organize our files. So how do we organize our files? So basically, what you see here in my drive is that there is an arrow here. Okay, so the arrow here is very useful. Okay, when you click on that, you will see all the folders that are in your drive. Okay, and then you can actually change the colors of these folders. So how do you do that? So remember, you can actually right click on the folder. Okay, so you can right click here. You just choose, are you going to right click here or here? So if I right click on that, go to my drive again. Right. So if I right click on the DEDP materials, I have the option here to change color. So I'll click on this, and then if I want this to be in a blue color, okay, so it will be in blue color, right? And you are also free to add a folder here within Google Drive. Okay, so you can actually click on new and then add folder, this option here. So you'll be asked what will be the name of the folder. Let's say, for example, resources. Let's say, for example, learning resources for my Science 7 class. Okay, so say for example, you're a teacher and you wanted to have one drive which will be accessible to all your students in your Science 7 class. So all you have to do is double click on that. All the files that you want to be placed here will be accessed by your students by giving them access to the folder. So you don't need to one by one really give them access to each of the file. You just give them access to one folder, and then this one have it access to your share it, get a shareable link, so that it will be, we'll discuss this one later, but I'm just showing you that folders are really very useful in times like this. So all the files within it will be automatically accessed as long as you give access to your folders to your learners. Okay, so I'll show you later on how to do that, but as of the moment, let's talk about how to create folders and then organizing them. So you can change colors. We already learned that by just right clicking and then changing the color of that folder. Okay, so another way is to drag files. So let's say, for example, if we've created a file a while ago, let's just use this part here. Click on this arrow, and then let's look for the science learning resources folder that we have created a while ago. This one. Okay, so we have that one. Okay, let's say, for example, I want to add files that are already found in my Google Drive. So as you can see, my files are actually arranged first folder, and then I have individual files here. Say for example, I want to add a file which should be accessed by my learners in science. So say for example, I want this scanned Word document, Google document to be accessed by my students in science. So all I have to do is to look for learning resources here. It's here, learning resource for my science class. And I have to drag this one to that folder, and then there it is. In order for you to drag, what you have to do is just to hold the left click button and then drag it. You know, when you drag a person, you need to hold that person, diba? So we drag that file on that folder, and it's now gone. It's automatically inside this folder. So if you try to click on it, you see there are already two files here. So that's how you can organize your files. It's really very easy, considering we have a drop down menu here for our drive. So it's only a replication of what you can see here, right? So we can have click on this my drive again so that you will see your overall root directory. The icon in the files actually tells you the settings of the settings that are involved in your file. So if you see a person there, it means that this file is being shared, currently being shared to a specific person. So how would you know if they are being shared? You just have to go to right click So go to get shareable link, and then you see shared with learning with DocLab. So you see who are the people you are sharing this with. Okay, so I have added actually another email address, so you know that this file is being shared to specific people. Okay, so that is, see, so you see that another email address, which is actually me in my personal account, is an editor. Okay, so you know that a folder, this one has no person inside it in the icon, so it means that it hasn't been shared yet to anyone. Okay, so that's just one of the few things we need to take note when dealing with folders and files. All right, so this one, you know, it's being shared because there's a person inside and there are multiple people inside it. So let's try to see it here. Let's look at the files. So it doesn't have anyone with it as an email address, but let's try to look at the settings and the shareable link. Okay, so as you can see in a shareable link, anyone with the link, as long as you give this link, can actually access. So if I change that to restricted, okay, and then click on done, you will notice that the person here is not there anymore. So as you can see here, there's no person inside the folder anymore, meaning the folder is not currently being shared to anyone, right? So let's just change the setting again, and then again place it anyone with the link, and then click on done. Right, so as you can see again, there's a person inside the folder here. You know that the settings actually allows it to be shared with other people.